Hello.
And we're back. We've got a couple new figures. This is Costello and Allen review stuff, and we got more stuff. More Masters of the Universe figures. Next time we might switch it up a little bit, have some more things, but different things. But right now we still got this Masters of the Universe Train 2 Origin figures. Again, remakes of the OGs. And here we have Stinkor, which was when I was a kid. This was my jam right here, this guy. And then who we have over here?
Merman.
Merman. So, Costello, between Stinkor and Merman, which one do you like better?
This one.
Why do you like Why do you like Merman better than Stinkor?
He's blue and doesn't stink.
He's blue and doesn't stink. So, the OG Stinkor figures back in the day actually stink, and it said that on the package that they actually stink. And I think it was some old paint or something.
Apparently, they put rotten eggs in the paint.
Yeah, there was a couple things we read that they put rotten eggs in the paint, or it was just old paint. But bruh, he did stink. The OG Stinkor did stink. So when we first saw these, I was telling Costello about this story about the OG Stinkor stinking. So we went and got them, and we were prepared and ready for if the new one stank. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
And what happened when we opened it?
It stunk a little bit.
It stunk a little bit, just a little bit, not that much. But it was still a nice little, thing for us to share that, a figure could be stinky, because what a weird way to market a toy.
I know. It's like, hey guys, hey kids, there's this really cool action figure. It's called Stinkor. It really stinks.
Exactly. So it literally stank. So we've got Stinkor here, who before that novelty alone, he was pretty cool. But this one I like a lot. I mean, he's painted like a skunk, obviously Stinkor, and his armor has this thing where he covers his own nose, so I guess he can't smell himself. So between these two figures, I enjoy Stinkor more because he's cooler and more the novelty with the stinking. And he just looks cooler, and he's just an angry, stinky guy. Kind of like Costello, but
I hate you.
Okay, so why do you like Merman more?
Like I said, he's blue and he doesn't stink.
But is he blue? He looks green.
He's a thief.
He's a thief.
A fish.
Oh, a fish.
A fish.
A fish.
Fish.
So you like him because he's a fish?
Yeah.
Because he likes to swim, and you like to swim. Is that you relate to him more?
I like fish.
I figured you relate to Stinkor more. All right. So Merman. Well, we discovered the interesting thing about these two characters, okay, is that paint will do a lot to disguise, because both of these body sculpts and head sculpts are the exact same sculpt. They're just painted different and a little bit of different armor.
Oh, I never noticed that.
Yeah, they're exactly the same.
Side by side.
Yeah, side by side. Look at that. Their heads are the same. They've just been painted a little bit different. So that's kind of incredible, and gives you a little bit of a marketing thing and a little bit, what different paint will do, because the ear thingies, I guess, the top of their heads, these would be gills, and then this would be just ears, but they're just paint, but they're the same thing, exact same figure. Their faces are the exact same. Look at that mug. Look at that. See? And then put his up there against the camera. Look at it. Same exact thing. They're just painted a little bit different, which is kind of cool.
That's weird, though.
It's very weird, but it's kind of cool. So, if they had to fight, he's a fish man and he's a stinky skunk, who do you think's gonna win?
It depends on the terrain.
Ooh, the terrain. So, what terrain would be different?
If it's in the ocean, a merman can breathe underwater. Stinkor can't.
He can't do it.
And
he can't
if
stink.
Stinkor falls in the water, then he's gonna not stink anymore. So then merman could probably eat him like a shark.
Maybe, but fish kind of stink sometimes. So you think merman stinks? I mean, isn't soap a factor here? If he just falls in the water, he's not going. Unless you wash him up, he might stink even more. You might give him super stink power. I'm reaching, aren't I?
Is the water clean?
Good point. Yeah, sure. All right, so we got Merman and Stinkor. Both are villains. Somebody who on our post of our older video said, "Are we ever gonna review some heroes?" So I guess we got to get some heroes. But I like the bad guys better. What about you? You like the bad guys or the good guys better?
The bad guys always lose, and I don't like that.
Oh, all
like,
right.
what if I want to see the world blow up?
Dude, you want to watch the world blow up? I don't think Merman wants the world to blow up. Maybe he wants to get covered with water. Oh, but I don't think, he would want to blow up as in, when you fart after a big meal. That's how you blow up. Ow, stop it, knock it off.
I don't fart after big meals.
Okay, you don't fart. That's just me. All right. So there we go. We've got Stinkor, who is way cooler than Merman. But why you always gotta kick him? You always resort to kicking. All right. I like Stinkor more. He likes Merman more. But both very cool characters. But honestly, the same exact thing. It is painted different. Okay.
Yeah.
And then there you go. So that's it. Anything last words?
He has a mask.
It's a mask.
It's made of coral, I think.
Ah, nice. So he's got a coral mask. That's kind of cool. He's got a nose plate, so it stink, but his face, he still looks like that skunk. He kind of looks like an evil cat too. Ugh. All right. Any last words?
Peace out.
Peace out. That's the way. All right.